And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. Comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Lets it fly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going deep. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
That's one the running back would like to have back. He's a good enough player, and he's a complete enough running back to be able to make that play. That's why they like throwing him angle routes like that right there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
2nd down to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. There he goes. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Setting up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive.
Caught, and he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Compton. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Give to the running back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on 1st. They're all over it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Croma. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
He's got it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Lopez. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll take it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Touchdown, Noles! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Compton. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Changing the routes with his receivers. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires quickly. Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
No room to bring it back. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Mensah. He'll pull it down and run. He's past the 30. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Memphis taking on the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And it's Memphis looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Vaughn. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
From the gun, it's Compton. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Turning it on. Touchdown, Florida State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Quarterback will keep it. Crosses the 45. Could be an alley. The 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Throwing, Mensah. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got a lot of room to the right. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
They'll move the tight end. Here's Mensah to throw. Got a man. It's Pringle. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Motion from the wideout. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that he had the defensive touchdown.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. He takes it in. Touchdown Seminoles.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick 6s? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick 6, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. On the run, it's Pringle. Knocked down immediately.
Offense on 1st down, then they go backwards, and they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Vaughn. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Rush right in his face. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Left side is Lofton. Jumped on top of the pile.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. The keeper on the option. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. That pass is incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Hey, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Now on 1st down from the 40. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Moving to his left. It's complete. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So now after that holding call, here's 2nd down, and they need 20.
Here we go, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go.
Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down to the air. Right side, it's Chroma. Open space at the 25. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Seminoles, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. From the gun. Rushes on. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's the give off the left side. Stop right there.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
It's picked off and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good...